Nora explodes from her house, a burst of vibrant energy against the morning light. Her eyes dart to her watch, a frantic dance of seconds ticking away. Dressed in sporty attire, she radiates a palpable nervous energy, a coiled spring ready to launch. Each hurried step seems to echo with unspoken urgency. Nora hurriedly swallows her breakfast cereal, her movements betraying a sense of urgency. Pogo, a scruffy terrier mix, whines softly at Nora's feet, his eyes reflecting a silent plea. The kitchen is filled with the mundane sounds of a rushed morning, each moment ticking away with unspoken tension. Nora ignores Pogo's whimpers, her focus solely on the task at hand, her anxiety palpable. In an unknown space, Nora's emphatic gestures fill the air as she confronts Pogo. Nora, a whirlwind of determined energy, dominates the scene. "Come on, Pogo. We have so much to do today," Nora exclaims, her voice ringing with urgency. The day stretches ahead, brimming with untold tasks as Nora's enthusiasm sparks. Nora bursts onto the street, a whirlwind of motion as she power walks forward, her energy seemingly boundless. Pogo strains to keep pace, his little legs working overtime to match Nora's hurried stride. A chaotic symphony of daily life unfolds as Nora juggles a ringing phone, a heavy backpack, and a crumbling granola bar. Her brow furrows in concentration, a testament to the many demands vying for her attention. Each step she takes is a determined march forward, undeterred by the surrounding chaos. The city blurs around them, a backdrop to Nora and Pogo's race against time. Nora and Pogo step through the park entrance, sunlight dappling the path ahead. A sudden stillness descends, an eerie hush blanketing the vibrant scene. Swings grind to a halt mid-air, their joyful motion abruptly ceased. Birds are frozen mid-flight, suspended like painted figures against the sky. The world is caught in a silent tableau, every element held in breathless suspension. Even a child's kite hangs motionless, its colorful tail limp against an unmoving sky. In the stark darkness, a single spotlight cuts through the void, isolating a lone figure. The light reveals Nora, her form hesitant in the overwhelming blackness. Her eyes dart around, searching for any sign of life beyond the reach of the light. A nervous energy radiates from her, each breath visible in the otherwise still air. Her voice trembles, a fragile sound in the oppressive silence. Hello?" The echo of her question hangs unanswered, deepening the sense of isolation and dread. In an unknown place, Pogo cocks his head slightly, a gentle curiosity lighting up his eyes. His gaze is soft, questioning, as if trying to decipher a hidden meaning. The air is still, anticipation hanging heavy in the silence. He pauses, waiting for a response, his posture radiating gentle attentiveness. A hopeful glimmer flickers in his eyes as he lets out a soft inquiry. "Rough?" The question hangs in the air, a delicate thread of anticipation and innocent inquiry. In the stark emptiness, a delicate silver clock flutters into view, its tiny wings a blur. The soft, rhythmic tick of the clock echoes in the silence, a fragile heartbeat in the void. It hovers, suspended, a beacon of intricate design against the vast unknown. The winged clock remains still, its presence a delicate question mark in the silent expanse. The silence is shattered by the increasing sound of hurried footsteps. An unseen tension fills the air as the footsteps grow closer. The urgency of the moment is palpable, hinting at an imminent arrival. Tick's voice cuts through the sound, a question hanging in the air. "Why the rush, Nora?" he asks, his tone laced with curiosity and concern. The footsteps continue, their rhythm now intertwined with the anticipation of Nora's response. In the stark expanse of the unknown, Nora whirls around, a sudden movement born of surprise. Her eyes widen, pupils dilating as she scans the unfamiliar surroundings, every nerve on high alert. A palpable tension fills the air, the silence amplifying the mystery of her abrupt awakening. The room itself seems to hold its breath, the very walls bearing witness to Nora's bewildered state. Her heart pounds in her chest, a frantic drumbeat against the backdrop of the unsettling stillness. In stark contrast to the enveloping darkness, a solitary figure is outlined against an intensely bright light. The figure remains an enigma, a silhouette concealing identity and intention. A voice pierces through the silence, laced with a mixture of fear and defiance. "Who are you?" Nora's question hangs in the air, unanswered, as the figure looms. In an infinite void, ethereal light pierces through, signaling the arrival of a figure. Tick, the keeper of time, materializes, his presence warping the very fabric of existence around him. Time itself seems to slow and bend, reacting to Tick's immense power. The environment shimmers, reflecting the chaotic yet controlled nature of time under his watch. "I'm Tick, the keeper of time," he announces, his voice echoing through the void. "You've been running so fast that time needed a little rest." In an unknown location, a moment of realization dawns, hanging heavy in the air. The silence is broken by Nora's sudden intake of breath, her eyes widening in disbelief. A question hangs in the air, laced with incredulity and dawning understanding. Nora's voice trembles as she voices the impossible. "Wait, you stopped time?" The unspoken words echo, filling the space with the enormity of the revelation. The atmosphere shifts, charged with the implications of Nora's question. An ethereal, chime-like sound resonates, filling the unknown space with delicate vibrations. The subtle sound hangs in the air, hinting at something unseen, something magical. A moment of quiet anticipation follows, as the chime fades into the ambient stillness. The air seems to shimmer with the lingering echoes of the melody. A voice cuts through the silence, warm and amused. Tick chuckles. The chuckle blends with the fading chimes, creating a sense of mystery and wonder. A tense silence fills the sparse space, thick with unspoken words and palpable anticipation. The air crackles with the weight of their interaction, every gesture magnified in the stark environment. Tick breaks the silence, his words measured and deliberate. "Only for a bit." A hint of challenge underlies his tone. "Maybe this way. You'll learn what you're missing when you rush through everything." Nora's gaze sweeps across the frozen street, where time stands eerily still. Every detail is encased in ice, a testament to this sudden, catastrophic freeze. An ice cream man is frozen mid-motion, a scoop of strawberry ice cream suspended in time. The vibrant pink of the ice cream contrasts starkly with the surrounding icy tableau. A squirrel hangs frozen upside down, a moment of failed acrobatics preserved forever. The scene is a macabre masterpiece, a haunting snapshot of a world stopped cold. In the stark emptiness of an unknown location, a single spotlight pierces the darkness, isolating Nora. Nora stands alone, her silhouette stark against the light, a figure adrift in the void. She turns slowly, her eyes searching the unseen corners, her expression a mask of confusion and growing apprehension. A fragile whisper escapes her lips, cutting through the silence. "Okay, but what do I do now?" The question hangs in the air, unanswered, as the spotlight intensifies, amplifying her solitude and uncertainty. In an undefined space, a phrase hangs suspended, stark and enigmatic. The words resonate with unsettling clarity, filling the void. A moment of pure sensory awareness dawns, heightened and intense. "You look," a voice echoes, piercing through the silence. "You listen. You feel," the narration continues, urging deeper immersion. In the tranquil park, Nora sits on a swing, her gentle sway a silent rhythm against the backdrop of rustling leaves. With eyes closed and head tilted back, she inhales deeply, embracing the soft, cool air. The whisper of the wind dances through the nearby trees, serenading her quiet reverie. The fresh scent of cut grass fills the air, completing the serene embrace of the day. Nora's eyelids flutter open, her vision slowly adjusting to the soft light. Sunlight spills through the dense forest canopy, dappling the ground in shifting patterns of light and shadow. A nearby leaf glistens, each dewdrop catching the sunlight like a tiny, sparkling jewel. The air hangs still and quiet, filled with the promise of a new day dawning in the heart of the woods. A muted, frozen world stretches endlessly, a canvas of white under a sky veiled in heavy clouds. Behind the oppressive gray, a shimmer of light begins to fracture the monotony. Slowly, tentatively, a rainbow materializes, its vibrant hues a stark contrast to the surrounding desolation. Colors bleed into the white landscape, painting the frozen ground with ephemeral strokes of red, gold, and blue. The rainbow arches across the sky, a vibrant promise in a world defined by ice and snow. In an undefined space, Nora's face is lit by an unseen wonder. Her eyes widen, reflecting the immensity of the spectacle before her. A soft gasp escapes her lips as she takes in the breathtaking view. Her posture shifts, leaning slightly forward, drawn in by the captivating scene. A single word breaks the silence, filled with awe and disbelief. "Wow," Nora whispers, her voice barely audible amidst the unrevealed grandeur. In the echoing void of the mind, a solitary tick reverberates, marking the passage of something unseen. A stillness blankets everything, pregnant with anticipation, as if the world holds its breath. The air is thick with a sensation of waiting, a profound hush enveloping all. A voice whispers through the silence. Not everything stops. Some things only appear when you finally slow down. Sunlight filters through the canopy above, casting a mosaic of light and shadow across the park. Seated on a bench, Nora's face is bathed in a warm glow, a gentle smile playing on her lips. Her eyes soften as she takes in the vibrant scenery around her, a sense of peacefulness washing over her. "I never noticed how beautiful this park really is," she murmurs, her voice filled with newfound appreciation.